right now. 15 minutes ago, this crowd disrupted traffic on I-95, and so far the scene continues as we speak right now. This is a group of protesters. They started several hours ago in downtown West Palm Beach and have made their way all the way to Okeechobee Boulevard to I-95, where they have currently shut down I-95. This group is just south of the Okeechobee interchange right now. Right now, the interchange at Okeechobee is completely shut down. Traffic is being detoured around each section. If you're traveling north and south, you're not going on I-95 right now. You can see the roadway there is completely cleared. Traffic is being rerouted. A number of FHP troopers have convened on these demonstrators right now. They are currently, as we can see right now, making their way south on I-95 right now, making their way south. So far peaceful. We saw some moments of potential volatility. Nothing major right now, though. You can see the group of them now in the southbound lane and in the northbound lanes as well, just right along the median here, and all the traffic that's coming in is just being diverted right now. So a huge disruption, the biggest disruption of the weekend, quite frankly, in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast that we've seen from these demonstrators. Everything appears to be peaceful at this moment, but as you know, you can see as we look at this live right now, you can see people are running. Some people are frantic right now. You just never know how these situations will escalate right now, and that's why we're staying on top of this. And Shannon, as we're talking right now, the governor just issuing a big declaration.
Right, you have that push alert. I'm gonna let you get to that in just a moment, but I want to just mention before we go away from this, as we kind of zoom in a little bit closer on these protests. This is a protest. It started at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hundreds of people marched from Rosemary Square to the Intercoastal in a rally that is billed as no justice, no peace. But as we interviewed people who were participating, our Lindy Supal has been walking with this group of protesters all afternoon along their route, and they interviewed many of them declaring that this will remain a peaceful protest. To Jay's point moments ago, you saw a few people intensifying the situation in front of some FHP officers there who were trying to maintain a barrier for traffic and rerouting traffic off of I-95 and onto Okeechobee Boulevard safely. And then you just saw some backup moments ago as Jay was speaking, FHP troopers advancing south on I-95, presumably to try to, barrier or blockade the traffic a little further down the I. Jay, that announcement from the governor just moments ago, you have that now?
Moments ago. So peaceful in our area, not peaceful in other parts of the state. That's why Governor Ron DeSantis activated the Florida National Guard after what he calls violent protests have erupted throughout the state. So multiple protests throughout multiple counties, all 67 counties in the state are dealing with this potential issue right now. And tonight, right now, Governor Ron DeSantis ordering the Florida National Guard to come in and help out as these protests in some areas become violent. This one has not right now. So far, these protesters just marching down I-95, albeit though they're in a major roadway and the biggest disruption that we've seen throughout the day. And what I'm noticing, Shannon, as you can see, most of them are just kind of littering the roadway right now, moving south. And if FHP, to my understanding right now, they're just moving traffic right around them. Before, they were trying to just deter traffic off on the Okeechobee ramp. I don't know that they can quite possibly do that now. They're just kind of diverting traffic right around these people, slowing everybody down. But there were dozens of officers, FHP officers, that are surrounding this entire scene. Most of the protesters, I mean, you can see right there, I would say a couple hundred of them right now in the median, saturating the median. But here's where we have right now. These are all the FHP troopers that have converged, and likely many more are coming in right now, because the potential for danger here is obviously at stake.
Absolutely. And once again, from the outset, law enforcement had said that they would defend this group of protesters' right to protest today, that they would come alongside these protesters, make sure that they had a chance to make their voices heard. Where that line is, we're seeing it right now play out. And as you can see, FHP forming a barrier to keep the public safe, oncoming traffic certainly, and allowing these protesters a right to block, in essence, block both directions of I-95 on this Sunday evening as you continue to take a live look here from Chopper 5 just over I-95 and the Okeechobee Boulevard exit.